Let's go back to 1984 when you could have been riding around your neighborhood in style with the Huffy speeder bike bicycle. Welcome back to the Junk Room, everybody. It's me, the Junkman, and I'm coming back at you with a whole new video. So what are we going to talk about today? Well, I think you know, because one, you saw the thumbnail when you clicked on this video. Two, you saw the title of the video. And three, the little teaser at the beginning of this video. So I don't know why I like it's some kind of mystery. You know what we're going to talk about. Kenner Huffy speeder bike bicycle. Or would that be a speeder bicycle? Speeder bike bicycle or speeder bicycle? Anyway, in late 1984, Kenner teamed up with Huffy to help promote the Return of the Jedi action figure line by giving away a Huffy speeder bike bicycle. Or would that be a speeder bicycle? Anyway, there was two places to enter to win this. One, department stores like Kmart, and the other one, your local movie theater. Just think about it. You thought you were just going to see Flight the Navigator, but not only did you get a great movie, you got to enter your name in a contest for a chance to win a Huffy speeder bike bicycle. Or would that be a Huffy speeder bicycle? Either way, you could have won it and been cool. Now, Huffy produced between 203 of these produced. Now, I couldn't find out why they produced so many, as the information for the giveaway said there's only 100 grand prizes, the speeder bike bicycle. Or would that be a speeder bicycle? Anyway, I'm not sure why they produced an extra 100, 200, being they were only going to give away 100. There was really no information about that at all that I could find. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. You're saying, Junkman, well, one's for display and one's to give away. But that's not true. The one on the displays at the store was the one the lucky kid got to ride off on. Anyway, let's go back to 1984, when these started hitting department stores and your local theater. They showed up in a brown cardboard shipping box. Inside the box, the speeder bike itself, and a cardboard display that would hold the speeder bike. Also attached to the display, entry forms, a dozen Return of the Jedi action figures, at least for the department store display. I mean, you can't blame them for putting action figures on the display. Kenner wanted to push the Return of the Jedi line, and what better way to catch kids' attention than walking into a Kmart and seeing a ride-on speeder bike bicycle? Or would that be a ride-on speeder bicycle? Anyway, on December 20th, 1984, stores did a drawing to see who would win the Huffy speeder bike bicycle, or Huffy speeder bicycle. Some lucky kid got to ride this out of the store and ride it down the road and have one of the best Christmases ever. Now, these bicycles are rare. One recently just sold on eBay in really good condition for a little over $1,200. That's right, $1,200.
Wow, that's a lot of potatoes.
These are rare, but when you think about kids winning this, you know they probably rode it around rough around the neighborhood, so finding one in good, almost new condition is almost impossible. Now, a private collector I know that has one of these sent me over some nice pictures of the speeder bike and video. So let's take a closer look at the Huffy speeder bike bicycle. Or is that a Huffy speeder bicycle? And here's the look at the speeder. Oh, I'm sorry, that's Pulsar Man. I had that picture on my desktop. Get out of here. First up, you can see here it's got the logo on the back that says Star Wars. I never really liked how they put logos on stuff like this that's supposed to be from the movie. I mean, I get why they did it, but look at the Han Solo Kenner pistol. I mean, it says Star Wars on the side, and I don't remember it saying Star Wars on his gun in the movie, but it's nothing too bad here. It's not like it takes up a lot of room. Here's another angle here, and it's very well detailed. You think something that they wasn't going to sell, that they were just going to give away in a promotion. You think Huffy would just throw together something really quickly, but it looks like they really put a time and care into this speeder bike. From this angle, you can see the word speeder bike written on the bicycle. So I guess it's not a speeder bike bicycle or a speeder bicycle. It's just a speeder bike. You pedal the tires on the front, causing the back tires to spin. It even has the laser gun on the bottom of the bike. Here's a closer look at the handlebars. Again, you also notice the control panel's really well done. Here's the back fender that has the speeder bike sticker. If you were one that wanted to look like a movie, I guess you could have peeled this off or scratched it off with a nearby rock. Closer look at the front tire shows the pedals. And now here's a closer look at the seat. It's not as soft as probably a real speeder bike. It's just a plastic seat. That's not cushions, although it looks like it could be. It's just painted to look like cushions. Here's the control panels. The buttons don't really do nothing. It would be a nice touch if pushing a button made sound, or you could slide those controllers up. But still, it's not that bad. But even if they didn't do anything, they still look pretty cool. Now, I'm supposed to be looking at the speeder bike here, but look at this guy's Princess Leia statue. How can I even look at the speeder bike? Look at this thing. I want it. I have to have it. That is so cool. Not to mention that cool poster in the background that came with the Star Wars soundtrack album. And here's a kid. I'm not sure exactly who this kid is. His name might be Ralph, or Ted, or maybe even Billy. But here he is giving a thumbs up, about to ride his speeder bike bicycle. Here's a look at the back end of the speeder bike. Nothing really neat to see here, but it's got 4 little black dots. As you can see, this is a mint speeder bike bicycle, or speeder bicycle. Let's take a look at the videos he sent over. Okay, first up here we got the side view. See, there's really good detail again. I'm really impressed by the detail here. It's really clean. This isn't like this one was ever played with. And look at here, this is the underbelly here. We can actually see, you can turn the pedals up front here. That pulls the back wheels, as you can see here. There you go, just turn them right there and it pedals the bicycle. Pretty cool, right? Man, I sure would love to have one of these. Wouldn't you have loved to have this? But look at that. Not really sure how sturdy it would be or how long it would last. You know, I don't think anyone was jumping ramps with this thing, but it's still pretty cool. Here we can see the underbelly again. We got the middle tire. I call it a bicycle, but I guess it's a tricycle. Actually, it's 3 wheels. Doesn't that what tricycle means? So it's a speeder bike tricycle. Let's look over here. The handlebars. I love the handlebars. I wonder how hard that is to steer it with those handlebars. Curious about that. Here's a long shot of it. That's the front of it. Man, that looks really good. It would have been kind of cool if it had maybe some battle damage look to it. Would have been kind of neat. There's the control panels. Again, if it made buttons or the switches actually moved, that would be very cool. But again, for a giveaway, I can't really complain. I tell you, back in 1984, if I had this, I really doubt Amy Cobey would have been riding home on the back of John Gorman's BMX bicycle. She would have been riding home in style on the back of a Huffy speeder bike bicycle. Or just a speeder bicycle. Anyway, that's a look at the Huffy speeder bike. I'm just going to call it speeder bike. There, I've made up my mind. I want to thank you for watching. Please, as always, thumb up this video so YouTube knows you like my content. Unless you don't like it, then you can thumbs down, I guess. But if you don't like it, give it a thumbs up. It's not going to hurt anybody. Leave me some comments. Did you like this? Would you have liked to see Huffy sell this as a regular item? Or maybe you won it. Did you win this? Would have been very cool if you did. And please subscribe to the channel, and I'll be back later with a whole brand new video.
Thank you, sir, for that unsolicited testimony.